All right, first off, let me disclaim this. I'm not an immigration expert, not an agent, not authorized or in any way able to help you or give you a visa. So now that we got that out of the way, we can discuss this. A friend of mine just returned from overseas. He has a Thailand retirement visa. He's an American citizen, has a Thailand retirement visa. Upon entering the country, he was detained by the immigration authorities who discovered that he only had a single entry authorization in his passport for his retirement visa. There are two types of entry authorizations, single entry and multiple entry. If you only have single entry, then you must request a re-entry permit before you leave the country. That's my understanding. Somebody can correct me if they're wrong. It applies to retirement visas, student visas, and possibly other visas. I know I've dealt with that myself. When I had a student visa and I was at immigration getting my initial student visa, they stamped it with a single entry permission, and I said, no, that's not what I want. I want multi-entry, but I had it changed right then and there while I was at immigration, so it wouldn't be a problem. However, this did not happen for my friend. He didn't realize that he had single entry. He did not realize that he needed a re-entry permit. After an extended amount of time, they finally allowed him to enter the country on a 60-day exemption, and they voided his retirement visa. Done. So all the work, money, everything put into getting that retirement visa, it is now revoked. He can no longer use that retirement visa and we'll have to start that process over again. I kind of give you this information as a cautionary tale to be aware of what your visa allows, what kind of visa you're getting, what the rules are, who you're working with. I don't know if specifically if he worked with an agent or did this by himself, but at some point in the process, somebody should have asked him what type of entry authorization he wanted, single or multiple. In most cases, you want the multiple, and it's only a small additional fee. I think it's like another $60, $70 or something. Maybe not even that much. It's a small amount to pay for the multiple entry authorization versus single entry. So I recommend always getting multi-entry, even if you don't plan to travel. Now, in the case of my mother, we just got single entry because I know she's not really going to leave the country. There's really no reason. Once she has a retirement visa, that's it. We're good. She doesn't really need to leave the country. So she is perfectly fine with single entry, and I am aware that she would need a re-entry permit. So, because I'm educated on the system, but not everybody is. Yeah, just letting you guys know what happened to him. Please don't let that happen to you. It will complicate things for you greatly. He still can get a retirement visa, but he'll have to restart the whole process. Don't let that happen to you. All right, man. Just passing you guys some info.